Hey guys, this is the book review that I promised I would post earlier on for tonight. Now I'm actually going to review one of my favourite books ever. Some of you may have heard of it. It's quite a well-known book, and there was a movie adaptation with Ezra Miller in it as well, and Tilda Swinton. But the book I'm going to be talking about now is We Need to Talk About Kevin by Lionel Shriver. I don't know if I pronounced her name right, but anyway. I love this book so much. It is so powerful and so harrowing. So amazing. I absolutely loved it. Fell in love with it when I read it. Maybe I should read the blurb and then I'll get on with the actual review. Okay. Shortly before his 16th birthday, Kevin kills 7 of his fellow high school students, a cafeteria worker, and a teacher. He is visited in prison by his mother Eva, who narrates in a series of letters to her estranged husband Franklin her account of Kevin's upbringing. So the whole book is written in a string of letters, a lot of letters basically. That's the whole novel. But it is so good because we get to see so deeply into Eva's mind about the whole situation and how she thinks that maybe her influence on Kevin could have been a factor in what caused him to commit such a heinous act in what he did in the school. And what I really like about the book is that it explores both sides of the nature versus nurture debate. Whether Kevin did what he did because he was raised by a cold parent, or if it was because he was just born that way, which I think is a really interesting argument to go into. I think it's a very interesting argument. And I love the way that it was explored through the storyline of this story. It's really, really good. The way that it's narrated through the letters that Eva writes to Franklin, and it has such a shocking ending. I could not believe it when I got to the end when I read it the first time. I was so shocked. So yeah, I'm to discuss it further now. I need to go into detail on the ending. So if you haven't read this book, I suggest you stop watching now because spoiler alert, spoilers are coming. Okay. Yeah, I've just given everyone a chance to leave if they want. Okay. Yeah, the ending. I just could not believe it. That not only was her writing letters to Franklin her way of trying to figure out what had gone wrong in Kevin's upbringing or his life that had caused him to do what he did, but it was also a way for her to cope and get her thoughts together on Franklin's death and her daughter's death. Yeah, in the book, Kevin had a little sister, and his father, Franklin, was always soft on him, unlike Eva, who was hard on him, and they were into a bit of conflict about their thoughts on Kevin. Like, Eva thought he was very badly behaved, and she always tried to discipline him and tried to give out to him, I suppose. But most of the time he was being a little brat though. But Franklin refused to believe it, and I think that was interesting as well, that dynamic that one of the parents was on one end of the extreme and the other was on the other end, which shows that Kevin had a bit of a dysfunctional I suppose environment around him, with his parents being the way that they were. But yeah, by the end, Kevin had killed his sister and his father, and Eva was left alive. He killed them on the morning of the day he went into school, and killed all the other people in his school. It's really, really harrowing, and I still love it. It's very dark, very, very dark, but I like dark things, so that's probably why I love the book so much. I just think it's so clever, so cleverly written as well, that when you get to that ending, you're just so shocked by it. I just could not believe it. But oh my god, I loved it so much. And you know, it actually, in a way, it kind of makes you a little bit scared to have kids. I'm kind of like, for a few weeks after I read that book, I was kind of like, I don't know if I ever want to have children in my life. I'm over that now, but no, but seriously, it does make you think about things. It's a very thought-provoking piece of work, and I loved it so much. I was so intrigued by it, and it was such a page turner as well. I just couldn't stop reading it when I read it. I think I read it last October, and I've read it about 4 times, because I love it so much. Like, that really shows how much I love it. But is one thing that I will say now is this book has a certain appeal to a certain amount of people, and I have a feeling that it's one of those books that you either will love or you really will not like. You know what I mean? It's for personal taste, I guess. But yeah, for me, it's a 5 out of 5 star book. One of my favorites, and I love it so much. Yeah, so if anybody else has read the book, let me know your thoughts on it. I would love to hear your thoughts, and yeah, that'd be great. And I'll probably be posting another book review tomorrow night, maybe 2 even. So just let me know if you liked this review, and if you did like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be posting many more book reviews, and I've got some film reviews as well to do, and then there'll be some mental health related videos. You know, check out my playlists. There's different categories of my content, so yeah. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.